This is Crosswise Training's second mini-webinar for YouTube, using Pokémon Go for your customers' benefit. I am your presenter, Abraham May of Crosswise Consulting. Feel free to contact me at abe@crosswiseconsulting.com. Thank you so much for taking the time to view our video. Subscribe to our channel for more mini-webinars in the future. You can also follow Crosswise Training on Twitter for future video announcements and training tips. Visit crosswiseconsulting.com/training to see how we can help your company build a successful training program. And visit crosswiseconsulting.com to see what other areas of your business that we can help. Feel free to like this video if you enjoy our presentation, or comment if you have something to add to help us make a better webinar for our viewers in the future. Alright, let's get started. Well, bear with me just a moment. It seems to be taking a little bit longer than normal to load. Maybe I can try force closing and restarting it. Hold on just a moment. Oh no, this always happens right when I'm ready to go too. Oh well, I guess we'll just push through. For the benefit of those that haven't played yet, let's explain the app that's currently taking the world by storm. Pokémon Go is an augmented reality game. Using your phone's location, the surrounding geography is mapped, and you explore the in-game world by moving around the real world. The eponymous Pokémon appear on your map screen when you get close enough, and you use special Pokéballs to capture them and add them to your team. The game also assigns local landmarks and businesses with Pokéstops and Pokémon gyms. At Pokéstops, you can game in-game items at set intervals and set lures to attract new and different Pokémon. While at gyms, you can challenge other Pokémon Go players to Pokémon battles for experience points and bragging rights. User response has been extraordinary. Server downtime has been regular, while an immense amount of players try to access the game, which explains my little joke from earlier. Despite these setbacks, Nintendo stock has increased over 100% as a result of excitement surrounding the game. So why has the response been so incredible? Well, it's a bit of a perfect storm. Augmented reality gaming is a new concept with a lot of potential that's been waiting for a big brand to take it on and make it special. In addition, the Pokémon brand itself is extremely valuable with both contemporary audiences and those with nostalgia for the 1990s Pokémon boom. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, the feel and soul of the Pokémon games has astounding synergy with the augmented reality concept. I would go as far as to say that if Pokémon were a new concept today, it would more likely follow the path of Pokémon Go than the original and still successful Pokémon games for the Nintendo handheld systems. So why should your company bother with Pokémon Go? Well, fads or phenomenons or whatever you want to call them don't come along every day. If you can associate with one of them positively, it can provide a unique and singular opportunity for your business to attract customers that it might not have natural ties to. The Pokémon brand has been consistently beloved for decades now. Associating yourself with this current outbreak of Pokémon fever will allow you to take advantage of those positive feelings customers of all ages possess. And just like anyone who deals with customer interaction knows, you can never have enough methods to provide your customers with value. So let's look at the first steps that you should take to take advantage of this app. First, explore the app yourself. Novel ideas that apply to your business uniquely will come easier if you understand the ins and outs of the game. You should also take the time to understand who's using the app. People of all ages are enjoying Pokémon Go, but you can expect that most of the visitors to your business will be people old enough to possess a smartphone, but young enough to have nostalgia for the Pokémon series. Tailor your own specific ideas with this group in mind. You should also appreciate what value that you can provide. If you use the Pokémon Go app to attract customers to your business, you should understand that they'll be wanting to play Pokémon Go in your place of business. Make sure that the value you provide these customers does not require them to take their attention away from their smartphones. Let's talk about some specific opportunities. Offering value to Pokémon Go users comes most naturally to Main Street service industries like restaurants, bars, salons, etc. These places are often considered local landmarks themselves, and if you're lucky enough to have a Pokéstop or a gym assigned to your place of business, or near enough that they can be accessed from your place of business, here are some ideas that are already in place in businesses across the country. First, and perhaps most obviously, you should use any and all social media accounts that you have to advertise the fact that you have a Pokéstop accessible from your business. You should also consider using your own Pokemon Go account to place a lure on that Pokéstop. Lures cost $1 via the game microtransaction shop and last for 30 minutes. They are the perfect reason to send out a tweet to your followers letting them know that there's additional value for them if they come to visit. If you have not a Pokéstop but a Pokemon gym in your immediate vicinity, consider offering discounts for accomplishments related to that gym. A discount or freebie for the acting gym leader or members of the gym-owning team will give players a reason to visit your place often. If you want to be more active, consider organizing an event for dominance of the local gym. Pokemon gym ownership tends to be volatile, so offer a discount or a reward to the owners of the gym at a set deadline to create a frenetic and memorable experience for your customers. What if your place of business doesn't have a Pokéstop or gym nearby? Well, that doesn't mean that you can't participate in the fun. Pokéstops and gyms are in set locations, but Pokemon themselves can be caught anywhere. Consider offering a discount or freebie to those who catch a Pokemon in your place of business. The cheapest microtransactions in Pokemon Go are under $1, so consider offering a discount to all players that would be equivalent to one of these microtransactions, effectively buying them an in-game item. Pokemon Go tends to eat through data and battery life quickly, so if you don't have them already, offering free Wi-Fi or phone charging stations to your customers will give them another reason to come by your place to try and catch Pokemon. If you already have Wi-Fi or charging stations for phones, consider using social media to advertise the fact that you have them directly to Pokemon Go players using hashtags. If you have the sort of business that just doesn't seem to make sense with the ideas that we've listed so far, that doesn't mean that there aren't opportunities for you to use Pokemon Go to spread the word about your business. Pokemon Go meetups are happening all over the country. Consider organizing your own, or sponsor an existing meetup to get your business's name in front of people. Even if you can't directly interact with your customers via Pokemon Go, consider using your company's social media presence just to tap into the cultural phenomenon. Even if you aren't directly offering your customers value, they may appreciate the fact that you're connecting with them via a shared cultural experience. There is a unique class of businesses that may decide it would be better to dissociate with Pokemon Go entirely. This may include places like museums or funeral homes that have beautiful memorials that are often assigned as Pokéstops and gyms, but that also require a certain amount of decorum to continue effectively serving their customers. The most important thing to remember if you're a representative of one of these businesses is that even if your business has decided that Pokemon Go isn't welcome, the players that visit your place of business are still potential customers. Treat them with the same respect that you would treat any potential customer. When creating policy to prevent game players from entering your property for the sole purpose of playing this game, avoid banning Pokemon Go specifically. This will antagonize game players who are future potential customers, and also not apply to future games that may use the same concept. Instead, ban disruptive behavior and list a blanket term like augmented reality games under this policy to avoid specifically targeting those that self-identify as Pokemon Go players, and also be a more useful policy in the future. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching our video. Remember, this is just a taste of the knowledge that Crosswise Training can share with your company. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more mini-webinars as they become available. Follow Crosswise Training on Twitter for video announcements and more training tips. Visit crosswiseconsulting.com and crosswiseconsulting.com/training to see the services that Crosswise can provide to your company. And comment on this video to share your own customer service stories, and just tell us how we can do better next time. Thank you so much for joining us once again, and we'll see you next time.